A month after Fernando Alonso's podium finish in Spain, and well into the European leg of the championship, his teammate himself returns home, even if he does end up a long way offshore and even further upstream. Today, it's Felipe Massa who gets an insight into the work of the team's technological partner and how their fuel gets from the rig to the road. His grandfather emigrated to South America from Italy, and he himself speaks Italian well, but Massa is a Brazilian and proud of it.
It's always fantastic to go home, the place you're born and the place you grow. And it's always nice to go home and to see how important is your country as well, how many important things we have, and how important it is also to the other countries as well.
The Fluminense is a vast floating oil platform the size of 4 football pitches. To many of its workers, Massa's brilliant driving in the 2008 championship, when he was denied the title by Lewis Hamilton on the final day, have made him a national hero.
And the draw has been done yesterday, and now we're handing over the prize, and we would like you to hand over the prize.
Okay.
Yeah?
His visit has been planned for 6 months, and it's a chance for Felipe to present safety awards to workers who often work in extreme environments.
First time I came here, and I think it's just amazing to see all the details, everything does here. I think this is just fantastic, and I think you learn and you enjoy a lot.
In recent races, the speed and reliability that marked his team's start to the season have proved elusive. After setting the early pace, it's the red cars that are now playing catch-up.
The feeling is always to improve, to make the evolutions as quick as possible, to have a competitive car in the next race.
Ferrari and their technological partners are under pressure, but developments are already in the pipeline. In the world of Formula One, nothing stands still for very long. As the events of Ferrari's dramatic season unfold, Mike Evans returns to Maranello. First to look back, then to move forward.
We're well into the season now, and the fuels have behaved very well. We expected some issues with fuel tank temperatures, but those have not manifested themselves, so that's gone well. The overall efficiency of the fuel is very, very good, so we are getting good fuel consumption, so we are now looking at developing fuels for the latter part of the season.
2 batches of the fuels used in Bahrain have been made so far, but since then Mike and his team have been focusing on new formulations. The challenge now is to get them tested, approved and blended in larger quantities as soon as possible.
We've just recently tested these fuels S153 to 155, and obviously then we blended a larger quantity of 153 to... Towards the second half of the season, there are several challenging circuits coming along. We are mindful that probably somewhere like Singapore and Suzuka are very, very long races, so it'll stretch the cars, see how good their fuel efficiency is. We're hard at work developing products for those final races.
On the lubricant side too, the demand for improvement remains constant, even if the time available does not.
The level of response we have to achieve in Formula One is really very fast. As we always know, Ferrari really want to win their home race at Monza, so in addition to all the work that they've been doing in the areas that they can improve, they want to take everything they can, and that includes engine lubricant. And we have a new candidate engine lubricant which we've been testing here in the labs. The oil's gone out to Maranello for testing in the engine there. There's a power improvement that's significant and worth having. Those tests looks like they will just be completed in time. Because of the time difference, we all actually have to send the oil out in advance of knowing whether it is approved or not. But if it is approved, then it will go into the car and it'll be used in Monza.
The rewards for the team's hard work are swift and spectacular. 3 Grand Prix victories. So successful is Ferrari's comeback that Fernando Alonso needs only to finish second in the final race of the season to win the Drivers' Championship. But despite his best efforts in Abu Dhabi, the Spaniard can finish only 7th. And after a brilliantly fought campaign, misses out on his 3rd championship title by just 4 points. For all the disappointment of its finale, the 2010 season represents a spectacular return to form for Ferrari and a vivid illustration of its commitment, in tandem with its long-term partner, to unstinting technological innovation. With Formula One competition so tight, the slightest improvement to a car's aerodynamics or chassis can create a decisive advantage, the difference between winning and losing. But where fuels and lubricants are concerned, as this story in 2010 suggests, the drive to deliver performance benefits is no less intense.
I think looking at the end of the season, we do feel that we've made a significant contribution. It's one little brick in a great big wall of improvements that Ferrari have made, but they all add up together.
To develop a competitive engine, to have a reliable and powerful unit, you need to develop, together with a partner, lubricants and fuel that fits perfectly your engine. And for this you need a long-term partnership. The advantage for Ferrari to have such a long-term technical partner is that a really important thing for us.
For the suppliers of fuel, lubricants and their technologies, the use of biocomponents will be a more prominent feature of the Formula One landscape. For them, the challenges ahead present the chance to reassess their priorities, regroup and revitalize their relationships with the sport, their teams and their customers.
The main reason we work with the Ferrari Formula One team, it's not about sponsorship, it's not about putting the petrol on the car, it's for us to be able to use Formula One to demonstrate new technology, to test out new innovation and to ultimately make sure our customers really are benefiting from the latest technological advancements.
My response to the technical regulations will eventually be translated into things that we can use on the road. You may see it first in Formula One in better power, but in the road car you're looking for better fuel economy, better mileage from your fuel and lower CO2 emissions.